Welcome back to WINC WIRE. It's always a joy having you here. Thank you for staying glued to this channel and showing up every single time. Today's series dives into one powerful truth. When people feel connected, everything else elevates. We're unpacking the flow that transforms an organization from the inside out. Engagement, motivation, performance, customer excellence. In this episode, we explore rethinking employee engagement in hospitality, the engagement advantage, why motivated teams create exceptional customer outcomes, from chaos to calm, mastering leadership in hotel operations, your secret weapon for HR success. Get ready. This is where human potential becomes organizational advantage. I know what you're thinking. Another video about staff management? But trust me, this one's different. We're going to cover the latest trends and strategies that are actually working in 2025 to help you boss your productivity and income. Rethinking employee engagement in hospitality. Admittedly, discussing employee engagement in the hospitality industry can often seem repetitive. Every leader knows it's important, and every business owner wants to improve it, yet it remains an elusive goal for many businesses. And it's no wonder. The industry is characterized by its fast-paced, unpredictable nature and heavy reliance on individuals who often stand for extended periods, interact with demanding customers, and rarely sit behind a desk. So, what's the real issue? The problem isn't that engagement is impossible in hospitality. It's that we're still trying to measure it incorrectly. We conduct surveys, gather feedback, and discuss engagement scores as though they are isolated entities. But engagement isn't an abstract concept. It's personal. It's about how people feel in their jobs daily, whether they see a future in their role, and whether they believe their employer genuinely cares about them. And crucially, it's about actions, not just words. You don't need another generic engagement strategy if you're in hospitality. You need a mindset shift that ditches outdated HR practices and focuses on what matters. I've spent over 25 years leading HR transformation in the hospitality sector, from independently owned hotels to global brands, and I've seen what works and what doesn't. Here's what really makes a difference. 1. Recognition that actually means something. Everyone talks about the importance of recognition, but too often, it's reduced to generic thank yous and awards that mean very little to the recipients. Employee of the Month sounds nice, but in reality, it's often just a photo on the wall and a bit of forced applause. I've worked in environments where the smallest moments of recognition made the most significant difference. At one luxury hotel, a general manager made it a point to personally acknowledge staff at the start and end of every shift. It wasn't about grand gestures, but about making people feel seen. Real recognition happens in the everyday moments that matter. It's a chef getting immediate feedback from a manager when they pull off a busy service under pressure. It's a front-of-house team being acknowledged for handling customers well and supporting each other through a chaotic shift. It's personal, specific, and meaningful. And most importantly, it doesn't have to cost a penny. The key? Make recognition part of your culture, not just a box-ticking exercise. Praise people in the moment, celebrate small wins, and ensure managers know how to give feedback that feels genuine. If employees don't feel seen, they won't feel valued. And if they don't feel valued, why should they stay? 2. Career growth beyond the empty promise. One of the biggest reasons people leave hospitality roles is that they don't see a future for themselves. And can you blame them? Too many businesses treat frontline workers as disposable, failing to offer a clear path for growth. But here's the thing, people don't expect to become a general manager overnight. They just need to see progress. If your staff feel like they're stuck in a job that's going nowhere, disengagement sets in fast. What works? A few simple but effective shifts. Skills-based development. Instead of vague career promises, give employees the chance to learn real, transferable skills. Cross-train them in different areas, from kitchen operations to leadership responsibilities. Internal mobility. If a barista wants to work in events, or a housekeeper wants to learn front desk operations, give them a roadmap to make it happen. Invest in mentorship. Employees don't just need training, they need role models. Pairing staff with experienced mentors builds confidence, broadens knowledge, and strengthens long-term commitment. During my time at Millennium Hotels and Resorts, I saw firsthand how career progression could be transformed simply by rethinking how we develop people. Instead of treating training as a one-off event, we embedded it into the daily rhythm of work. The result? Stronger teams, higher retention, and a workforce that didn't just clock in and out, but actually cared about the business. Instead of rigid career ladders, consider career lattices that allow individuals to move sideways, gain experience, and shape their careers according to their own terms. 3. Communication that doesn't feel like a corporate memo. Ask any hospitality employee what frustrates them the most, and chances are poor communication will be high on the list. It's often unclear, inconsistent, and, let's be honest, boring. The typical engagement survey? A once-a-year formality that's about as inspiring as watching paint dry. By the time businesses act on feedback, employees have either left or given up hope that their voices matter. So, what needs to change? Make it two-way. Engagement isn't just about talking to employees, it's about listening. If you want real insights, give your people platforms to share their views regularly, whether that's via digital tools, WhatsApp groups, or even casual pre-shift huddles. Ditch the corporate tone. If your communications read like they've been copied from an employee handbook, it's time to rethink them. Be human, be clear, and say what needs to be said without layers of jargon. Act fast. When employees give feedback, respond now, not 6 months later. Acknowledge their concerns, be transparent about what you're doing, and, most importantly, follow through. Communication should be as dynamic as the industry itself. If employees feel informed, they're far more likely to be engaged. The work environment, more than just a paycheck. It's easy to think that if employees are paid well, they'll be engaged. But in hospitality, where the work is physically and emotionally demanding, pay alone isn't enough. A positive work environment, where people feel safe, respected, and supported, plays a huge role in engagement. Think about what really affects your people. Long hours, unpredictable schedules, high-pressure environments. If those factors aren't appropriately managed, engagement will take a hit, no matter how much you pay. When I worked on HR transformation projects across global hospitality brands, one thing became clear. Engagement wasn't just about the big picture strategies. It was about the daily experiences. Employees want fairness, respect, and a sense of belonging. That's what keeps them engaged. The bottom line in employee engagement isn't a mystery. It's about creating a workplace where people feel valued, heard, and supported. It's about recognizing the reality of hospitality jobs and adapting engagement strategies to fit. It's about doing less of what doesn't work and more of what actually matters. Forget surveys and engagement scores. Focus on real, tangible actions. Recognize people in meaningful ways. Provide opportunities for growth. Communicate like a human. Create a work environment that supports well-being. And most importantly, follow through on what you say. That's how you build engagement in hospitality. And that's how you build a team that stays, thrives, and delivers. The engagement advantage. How motivated employees drive. Exceptional customer outcomes. Let's get one thing straight. Employee engagement isn't just a feel-good initiative or a trendy HR buzzword. It's the backbone of exceptional customer outcomes and the foundation for sustainable business success. Yet, far too many organizations see engagement as a side project, something to tackle when other priorities are handled. Here's the reality. Engaged employees don't just come to work, they show up. They take pride in their roles, actively solve problems, and create memorable customer experiences. When employees thrive, so do customers and your bottom line. This isn't just an article about engagement. It's a call to action for leaders to rethink how they connect employee motivation to customer satisfaction. In today's competitive world, organizations that prioritize people-first strategies win. Why employee engagement drives customer satisfaction. Engaged employees are the ultimate game changer in delivering exceptional customer experiences. When employees feel valued, supported, and connected to their work, they bring energy and purpose to every interaction. That energy doesn't just stay within the workplace, it spills over into customer relationships. The numbers tell a compelling story. According to Gallup, highly engaged teams experience a 21% boost in profitability and a 10% increase in customer ratings. But it's not just about metrics, it's about the relationships employees build, the trust they foster, and the loyalty they inspire in customers. The real impact of engaged employees on customers. 1. Connection and trust, the cornerstones of loyalty. Think back to a time you had an outstanding customer experience. Was it because of a well-designed website or a catchy ad campaign? Probably not. Most likely, it was because someone made you feel genuinely seen and valued. Engaged employees create these moments of connection. They anticipate needs, remember preferences, and go out of their way to make interactions personal. Familiar faces and consistent service build trust that turns occasional customers into lifelong advocates. 2. Innovation for customer-centric solutions. Engaged employees aren't just task-oriented, they're solution-driven. They notice inefficiencies, identify customer pain points, and proactively suggest better service methods. Employees feel empowered to share their ideas in a culture where engagement thrives. Whether it's a suggestion to streamline a frustrating process or a creative approach to resolving a recurring issue, these insights often lead to transformative customer experiences. 3. Faster problem-solving and higher productivity. Engaged employees approach their work with a sense of ownership, which means they're more likely to take initiative and resolve customer issues efficiently. This proactive mindset improves response times and ensures problems are resolved with care and precision, and it doesn't stop there. Engaged employees are also 17% more productive, according to Gallup. That translates into quicker service delivery, fewer mistakes, and a more seamless experience for customers. What happens when employees stay? Consistency wins. Employee turnover is one of the biggest threats to customer satisfaction. High turnover disrupts service quality, frustrates customers, and creates a revolving door of unfamiliar faces. Engaged employees are more likely to stay with an organization, which means more stability for both teams and customers. Long-term employees develop deeper customer relationships, understand their unique needs, and deliver consistent, personalized service. The benefits of reduced turnover are clear: stronger customer relationships, fewer service disruptions, and an overall more reliable customer experience. How to build employee engagement that drives results. Creating a culture of engagement doesn't have to be a daunting task. Here are 3 actionable strategies to get started. Empower decision-making. Give employees the autonomy to solve problems and make decisions in real time. Trust goes a long way in building engagement. Recognize contributions. Celebrate wins, big and small. Recognition boosts morale and shows employees that their efforts make a difference. Invest in development, provide training, mentorship, and growth opportunities. Employees who see a clear path to advancement are more motivated to excel. By prioritizing these areas, you create an environment where employees feel valued and inspired and are eager to give their best. The engagement advantage, a path to business growth. Here's the bottom line. Engaged employees don't just clock in and out. They show up ready to make an impact. They transform customer service into customer loyalty, solve problems creatively, and strengthen your organization from the inside out. And when your staff thrive, so does your business. Whether you need help with recruitment, performance management, or team training, I'm here to provide the expertise and support you need. Together, we'll create a workplace where everyone succeeds. Ready to take your team to the next level? Message me today, and let's work together to make your business the best it can be. From chaos to calm, mastering leadership in hotel operations. Yesterday, I shared lessons from my 30 years in international hospitality about building thriving hotel teams. Today, I want to take a different approach and concentrate on what happens when the unexpected occurs. Because, let's face it, in hospitality, chaos isn't a question of if, it's a matter of when. Every seasoned hotel leader has faced the dreaded moment when multiple challenges collide. A fully booked house, a last-minute event, an unexpected staff absence, or the surprise arrival of a high-profile guest. How we lead during these moments defines not just our effectiveness, but also our resilience and, ultimately, the success of our teams. Leadership in the eye of the storm. I've always believed that leadership in the hospitality industry is not tested during smooth moments, but is forged in intense pressure and unpredictability. Whether managing a 300-room resort during the height of the holiday season or opening a property in a foreign market, I've learnt that your approach during tough times sets you apart. The most valuable lesson is that chaos is inevitable, but panic isn't. How you respond influences how your team performs and how your guests perceive the experience. Strategies for turning stress into success. Effective leadership is about taking decisive, calm action while keeping your team motivated when challenges stack up. Here's how to stay on top when everything seems to be falling apart. 1. Step back to see the big picture. In high-pressure situations, getting bogged down in the immediate crisis is easy. But great leaders take a moment to step back. What's the most urgent priority? Which challenges are mission-critical, and which can wait? Your ability to triage the situation ensures your team stays focused on what truly matters. I remember one particularly chaotic day at a boutique property in Europe. A power outage, a wedding party, and a double-booked suite all hit at once. By pausing to reassess, I realized that focusing on the wedding party's needs would ease the highest pressure situation, while the other challenges could be delegated. 2. Trust and empower your team. Taking everything on yourself during a crisis can be tempting, but this approach burns you out and sends the wrong message. Instead, lean into your team's strengths and trust them to handle the tasks you've delegated. During a resort opening in Asia Pacific, I learnt the importance of empowering my team when faced with a delayed shipment of critical supplies. By assigning clear responsibilities and trusting them to make decisions, my staff solved the issue and gained confidence for future challenges. 3. Communicate often and clearly. In moments of stress, communication becomes your greatest tool. A quick team huddle, a clear update, or even a calming presence can bring order to chaos. Silence breeds uncertainty, which only heightens tension. When I led a property in regional England during a significant snowstorm, constant communication, updating the team on guest needs, revising schedules, and acknowledging everyone's efforts, kept operations moving smoothly despite the disruption. 5. Lead with empathy. Hospitality is inherently human, and so is leadership. Remember that your team is likely feeling the pressure as much as you are. A small gesture of appreciation or an encouraging word can significantly boost morale during challenging times, building resilience for the future. The best leaders don't just navigate chaos, they learn from it. After every challenging period, take time to reflect with your team. What worked well? What could we do better next time? This isn't about assigning blame, it's about continuous improvement. In one of my previous roles, we faced a summer peak season that pushed our operations to the brink. Afterwards, we conducted a team debrief, which resulted in better scheduling practices, more straightforward guest communication, and new cross-training initiatives. The following year, we were more prepared and resilient. The calm after the storm. Hospitality leaders don't just react to crises, they shape how their teams and guests experience them. Your ability to maintain composure, communicate clearly, and empower your team transforms chaotic moments into opportunities for growth and connection. When the storm passes, and it always does, you'll find your team stronger, more cohesive, and more prepared for the challenges ahead. Because leadership in hospitality isn't about avoiding chaos, it's about thriving within it. Stay connected. Let's build better workplaces together. If this article resonated with you, it's just the beginning. By following me, you'll receive regular insights, practical advice, and actionable strategies to tackle challenges in HR, leadership, and workplace culture. It's your go-to resource for staying ahead in the ever-evolving world of work. Looking for even more inspiration? Follow me on LinkedIn, where I regularly share tips, tools, and ideas for creating thriving workplaces. From leadership strategies to the latest HR and employment law trends, you'll find everything you need to take your workplace to the next level. We can transform our work together, one positive change at a time. Let's stay connected and keep building the workplaces we all deserve. Your secret weapon for HR success. Behind every successful hospitality business is a great team. Your staff are the heart of your operation, delivering the service and experiences your customers love. But managing that team, that can be one of the toughest parts of running your business. Take this scenario. You've just spent hours reworking the rota, trying to balance availability with business needs. Then, a staff member calls in to request time off, throwing the whole schedule into chaos. And to make matters worse, your employee handbook isn't clear on how leave requests should be handled. That's where I come in. I'm 𝗘𝙗𝙯, an HR expert with over 25 years of experience in the hospitality industry. I specialize in helping businesses like yours create systems that simplify people management and empower your team. My role is to take the guesswork out of managing your staff. From crafting detailed employee handbooks to streamlining your rota process, I provide practical, hands-on solutions that work for your business. Here's an example. One of my clients was struggling with high staff turnover because their onboarding process was unclear and inconsistent. Together, we developed a structured onboarding program that helped new hires feel supported, reduced confusion, and improved retention. The result? A happier, more engaged team. When your team has the right tools, training, and processes, they can focus on what they do best, delivering exceptional service. And when your staff thrive, so does your business. Whether you need help with recruitment, performance management, or team training, I'm here to provide the expertise and support you need. Together, we'll create a workplace where everyone succeeds. Ready to take your team to the next level? Message me today, and let's work together to make your business the best it can be.